Alright folks, so I am working on the 1997 Honda Civic, and so I realized that this one is not as bad as the one on the other side. The other side is just completely shredded and leaning in there, but that trailing arm bushing is also bad and separated. But as I got to looking around this at all the different bushings, like the shock bushings are completely gone, right, in this lower trailing arm. The bushings up here are completely gone. They're all cracked and shredded. And they're even worse on the other side. And these bushings are bad too, right? So the way these work is you have a rear trailing arm. Let me get my light here. So if I can get my light to stick to the brake drum. Come on, you have a magnet. You know what magnets are. Light, you're supposed to stick to metal. Okay. So where these works, you have this upper, I don't know if they call this a control arm, I think, right? And the bolt's in here, and this bolt comes through, right? And so then you have your strut that comes down, or your shock comes down and bolts in there. And then you have this control arm that goes all the way over there. And then you have this bushing, which actually bolts in here. And then you have your tow arm. Let me get some light under there. You have your tow arm right there. And your tow arm connects to the front of that control arm, and then it goes back into this little guy right here. Alright, and this guy has a captured nut in the inside of it. And that bolt will normally not come out on these, right? I mean, if you live in a southern state or California, sure, it'll probably come out. But this, a 97, spent most of its life, or some of its life in Ohio. It is not going to come out. I tried spraying penetrating fluid on there and hammering it with the impact. It's just not coming loose. And before you go like throwing a big breaker bar on there and trying to break it loose, realize if you snap the bolt off or you break that nut off inside, it's a big ordeal. They have to loosen this bolt to adjust your alignment. So what I do is what Eric the car guy does. He's got a good video on it too. Is I just drill a hole here, and then I get up in there with the acetylene torch and heat that up cherry red, and it will come off. However, I sprayed it down pretty good with fluid film, PB blaster, WD-40. I sprayed it with everything. So I'm going to drill the holes in this, and then I'm going to clean it out with brake clean, because I don't really want to start a fire, because the fuel tank is right over here. Alright, so I don't really want to start a fire there, and I'll have a spray bottle and the garden hose and a fire extinguisher while I'm doing it. But I'm just going to spray that out with brake clean really good, get most of the lubricant out of it, and let it dry overnight or whatever, and then come back and get it. But you can see, you know, this is all stuff that needs done. Spent about $200 on Rock Auto buying everything. And you'll say, why don't you just buy the whole trailing arm with the bushings or whatever? Honda used to have these. I don't know if they still carry them, but they're expensive because they won't sell you the bushing individually. They'll only sell you the whole real trailing arm. But then you gotta redo all your rear brakes and all that stuff too, where this way you can just drop it down. I usually hammer on this bushing with a socket. They make a tool for it. Eric the car guy has the big fancy tool. I just hammer it on with a socket extension, a 3/8 socket extension, and knock them out. And sometimes they come out in 5 minutes, and sometimes you have to hammer on them for 2 hours, but they will come out, and you can hammer the new one in. And we have to get this bolt out, and then this bolt will be another hard one, but we can get to both sides of it, so I'm not as worried about that one. If it breaks off, I'll just get a new bolt and put in there. But let me take it to the other side and show you what's going on over there. This one's also seized up, but this bushing right here is all tore up from the floor up. I don't know if you can see that, but like, yeah. And this wheel is actually leaning out, and I've noticed it leaning out for a while, and I've known I had to do that. But these bushings are also all torn up. This bushing is completely gone, right? And that bushing up there, completely gone. So all this has to be done. The only hard part is where that toe arm is. You know, getting that out. Once you get that out, you're pretty golden on these. But like I said, drilling the hole so you can get up there with the torches is probably the best thing. Okay, so what we got to do first is just get a punch here and make us a spot that we're gonna drill right about here. There we go. Now we can just take our step bit and we can go in there. There we go. We can get to that pretty perfectly. Okay. So now I can stick the torches in there and get to that. And yeah, I'm sure that compromises the structural integrity a little bit, but you know, it's got enough rust on it, it's already compromised. But this is the way I do these, is just go up in here with the torches and heat that, because this bushing is kind of welded back to this, and if you break it off, then you're really screwed. I guess you could put a nut up in there maybe, but then they'd have a hard time adjusting the alignment on it. So now I'll go over here and we'll drill the other side. It'll be a little funner because there's exhaust kind of in the way. Alright, now we're going to go under here and kind of do this one the same way. This one's funner to get the ratchet on because you have this exhaust pipe right in the way. You know, but it is what it is. This one's a little rustier on this side, but it is what it is. So we're just going to go right about there with it. Come on. Man. Let me get up in here with this thing. Okay, there we go. Now we'll put our drill up here. camera over. Hold on, folks. Okay, I think you can see that. It's hard because these jack stands are kind of in the way where I need to be, but there we go. That's fine. And we can feel that bolt. I might go just a little more. There we go. Alright. So. Nope. Now you can see up in there, I think. I think you can. But there's our bolt up in there. And so now we just want to heat that. And it doesn't look too rusty back behind there, but we're just going to heat that with the torches and then work this bolt loose. Now it's going to be seized in this bushing too. And so that's, we're going to have to get it out of this, right? And then once we get it out of this, we can start working with getting it off of the bushing. You can buy new toe bolts, but I'm going to try to save these so I don't have to buy them, because these are special bolts for adjusting the toe settings as you like. I don't know, they're special for alignment. I don't know if they're oblong or what, but they are special ones. So we'll try to get this all done. But right now I've sprayed so much penetrating oil around this, I just want to clean it all off inside and out with some brake cleaner. I sprayed the penetrating oil in this little access hole right here. And now we're going to try to clean it out. Alright, so I sprayed it out pretty good with some brake clean, just to make sure there's no residue, no oil residue left in there. It'll be completely clean. And then we'll just wait till tomorrow and just let this dry perfectly good, so there's no chance of the brake clean being like boof. I'll get the hose out, and then I'll get the torches and fire them up and start heating this bolt till it's red hot. I'll probably heat this bushing too, so that's going to smoke and smolder because it's got some rubber parts left in it. And just try to impact and take that bolt out. These brake lines have been worked on before. They're rusty again. I don't know, but I'm not going to mess with them. But when they do go, I'll just run some Nycop. But yeah, this gas tank is new, and so these bolts that hold this gas tank strap. So I got a new tank, new straps. These bolts right here are only available from Honda. And this was back like when COVID was going on. They were short on everything, but they do not make the 97s anymore. So I finally started like checking around, looking on Google and using all my Google foo, everything. Could not find them anywhere. And they were rusted, and so when I was taking the bolt off to get the gas tank strap off, I snapped them. And they just have like a hook on the top. They hook in the thing, right? And I was like, crap. So I finally went to my local Honda dealer, and they had some in stock. They were for a 2002. The one on that side is the same for a 97 and a 2002, but this was a different part number. And the guy at the parts counter said, yeah, they'll work fine. This one's just a little bit longer, but you can still use it. And sure enough, it went back in there and I used it. So then I talked to my friend, he's a mechanic, told him what I went through. Like, I had to get them off, and I broke them trying to get them off to get the old gas tank straps out. And he's like, well, you had new gas tank straps, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you just cut the gas tank strap, and then that'll swing free. Then you can unhook it. Then you can take it out and put it in the vise and work it back and forth with some penetrating fluid, or hit it with the torches, heat it up, and get it to break loose and reuse it. And I was like, wow, that's a really good idea. Yeah. Live and learn, I guess. I was like, wow, that's a really good idea. So, yeah, but just keep that in mind if you're ever replacing the fuel tank in these. Just cut the straps and then try to work those bolts loose, because those bolts are unobtainium. I don't know if they still are, but they were unobtainium back during 2020, 21, whenever I was working on this, during the whole we have to stay at home and stop the spread thing. But yeah, so anyway, this is gonna dry overnight, and then I'll be back out here. I'll do another video tomorrow. I'll be heating that up and getting that broke loose with the torches. And then once I get that loose, that's good. I have to, you know, wait on all the parts to come from the Rock Auto. They're slowly trickling in. But we're just gonna replace all the bushings, tow arms, and everything on this, and make this a good suspension in the rear again. The front suspension's all good. So I just have to worry about the rear suspension now. And then we'll be all set. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. This is Tom, your Frugal Prepper.